From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Up next, it's our main event between the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Will Reichert has it all teed up, and we're off and running from Ford Field. Returnable from the 1. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be back near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
180.
Another one for Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Now 3rd and 5.
Hey, 76. 76. We go tonight. 180.
Out of the shotgun. Gone. This one to Williams out left side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
At the Lions' 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Mason. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
Motion man sent left. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kyer Elam makes the play. As he goes out of bounds, we've got a flag on the play, likely against the defense. So the turnover, Brock, is in turn turned over after pass interference on that play. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. Running it after the penalty. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. No run here. It's Mason. And he'll bring it to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Will Reichard lining up for the extra point.
Went after try good by Reichard. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7. Lions nothing.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away.
For the Vikings.
Returnable from the 2. Spins out of one side. And he's brought down just beyond their 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. He's him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. From the gun, Goff. Short pass brought in. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Goff on third. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. He's going to bring this one back. It's a pick six and a Minnesota touchdown.
Kate, I know you feel the same questions I do from people as, well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game, or is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Vikings drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Lions nothing. Will Reichard.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's first and 10. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. He's going to bring this one back. It's a pick six and a Minnesota touchdown. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick six to watch.
He's going to field this at the 2. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Goff
trying again here after the pick. Quick slant, that's Williams. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. No, I'm hungry. They sure came us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be third down.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. You got a man open and beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll throw. Third and long. Complete to St. Brown. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
It's a gain of 14
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
For a Lions.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
180. Four now. Check. Knock.
On first down, it's Gibbs. Gets some space around midfield. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
10 more yards.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
It's
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Again, it's Gibbs. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you've thrown the coverage too many times, you get more interceptions.
Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Brings up a third down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
180.
Third and long for him here. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a small chunk off that lead. On is Katie York for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions get it back to a 14-point game.
Lions 7. Cade York.
Now is York to kick this one away. On the return, here's Miles Price. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
38-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. They pitch it out to him here. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick.
42-yard line.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. From the gun, here's a body conduct. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on third down.
Great, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third down from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And they're facing a long field ahead of them as that kick skips out near the 11. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. The Vikings have played to an early lead. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They'll have it here after forcing that punt to end the first. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Throwing is gone. Has it downfield working the left. 40. At the 20. He get the block and return it all the way for 2 points.
Well, I know you, Kate, and you know me, and I think we would both sign up for this kind of track meet. One side of it scampers all the way down the field with a big play. The other side, they don't hang their head for a second. Instead, they block it, and they scamper it all the way back the other way for 2 on the board.
He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's first and 10. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Headed out right. That one's complete right side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
It's a gain of 6.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
A give to Mason. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right, doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
That's caught. He finds Alan Lazard. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a 16-point ball game. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings take a 3-possession lead.
Lions 13. Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10.
Hey, Shell!
Looking to throw. Gone. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a balloon favorite.
He's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
He's taken down at the
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Running for the marker. It's Gibbs. And this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one. And the effort brings up 4th down. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of a yard.
It's gone. 4th down. Oh, no. They get him yet again. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
We're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Man in motion, out of the slot. On the move, headed right. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. They're going play action. This one falls incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of the passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Let's go.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Setting up the screen. Gets to space right side. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Lions 13. Will Reichard to kick off for the
Here's
Vikings.
Reichard set to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. And things look tougher now with third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. To the air on third and long. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Lions have a first down.
That's good for the Lions. First down. First and 10.
Gonna throw again. Goff. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Draw pass incomplete. So they're going to hope for better results now on second down.
It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And you couldn't do it on that one.
Takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's third down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Now you want. White 20.
Alert flow, alert flow, alert flow.
Shula.
Goff now on third down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
On fourth down and 5, the offense staying out there. They'll go for it. Goff. This is brought in by Laporta. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Lions first down.
Goff on first and 10. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. We're going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be third and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
They'll air it out on third. Pass dumped off to Montgomery. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
New York knocks it through. And that lowers the lead to 21.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And this is covered by the Vikings hands team. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
4 yards.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
First down, and they go right back to him. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture. And one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run that 4.6. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game. That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They've got a man in motion. They turn to Mason on 3rd down. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, the fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that. A guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go. I got it.
Here's Locke to the air. Caught out wide. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings grow their lead yet again.
44. Lions 16.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away.
Kickoff for the Vikings.
Returnable from the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our 1st half.
Black 20. Hold on. Tiger.
On first down, it's gone. Downfield is fine, St. Brown. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, Goff. Another one caught by St. Brown. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
This is Gibbs on second down. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Out of the shotgun. Goff. Quick slant. That's Williams. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Black 20. 12.
Throwing here just before halftime. And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now we've got to regroup for second down.
Cade York.
Now it's York to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Oh, and he eats a hit to bring an end to that. Right near the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Mason will try this one at the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and the Vikings are going to have a first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Sign quarterback run here. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have second and 3.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Let's go now.
Running for the marker on second. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He has the first over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll run here on first down. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Back-to-back carries here. Here he goes again. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings continue piling on to this lead.
Lions 16.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away.
To kick off for the Vikings.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off to the air now. And this one is launched downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We got 2nd down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. No gain after the catch, but the gain's still out across midfield. There to the 45.
That's good.
Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
45-yard line.
Super 66.
Goff back to throw. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Super 1. Black 20. 12.
Throwing again. It's Goff. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
By Byron Murphy.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long.
Hey, 76.
They'll throw 3rd and long. That's caught for the 1st. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. In a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point. And I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
That throw behind his intended target. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
On 3rd and goal, Goff. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions start the 2nd half with some needed points. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
To kick off.
And this is covered by the Vikings hands team. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
so few of these are recovered by the kicking team anymore. It reminds me why you've seen some alternatives tossed around for ways to replace the onside kick. For now, well, it just remains a difficult challenge that was not achieved that time around.
Now give it to Mason. They blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
It's a gain of 4. They're going to need twice that now on 3rd and 8.
It's a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Back to the well again. And they stop him after he picks up about 5. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
2-yard attempt.
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a 1st down. You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a 1st inside the red zone. They'll run here following the penalty, and he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
There's a dive up the middle. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
Number 4. Taken down at the 14-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 coming up now. They'll go play action. Coming deep on by. Oh, the ball is out. But fortunately, the Vikings stay calm. They were able to get to it. Crisis averted. They keep possession. Well, they scramble back on top of the fumble. They lose a ton, though, and now they've got 4th down coming up.
Yeah, recovering it really only brought you one more play. With how much they lost on that play, well, here come the special teams. And now they got to be special.
Reichert connects there. And a fairly insurmountable lead grows by 3 more.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone. Touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
I-20. What's that?
Here's Gong. It's complete to St. Brown outright. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Block 20! Listen.
Shotgun snap here to go. Go left side, and St. Brown has it. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It'll be the Lions with possession, but this one pretty much decided at this point. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Dot. White 20!
Here we go. Motion.
Terminal set.
Goff setting to throw. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
180! What's that?
Again, Goff. That's completed right side. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions putting up points in a game decided. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. You're good on the point after. The Lions getting back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And this is covered by the Vikings hands team. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
So they steal away possession and add some extra yards for their offense after that fumble return.
Hey, listen, I'm all for quarterbacks as artists, right? You can't be a blacksmith.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down.
Set. 1918.
Here's a toss running left. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Lions in the nickel. This is third down. Here he goes, third and long. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college games to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes out, and I'd call it about the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
We go to the 180. Turbo.
Throwing from the gun here. Finds him over the middle. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Lions first down.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. Caught, nice game left side. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43.
It's a gain of
20 yards on that play. And the Lions have a first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Goff on first and 10. Absolutely fires this one right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he's across midfield with a gain that sets him up for third and very short.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
It's Montgomery on third. He's rocked. That ball's free. And the Vikings have recovered.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
First play in the drive. Here's Mason. And he'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be second down.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Slot man motioned over. They'll give up the gun to Obani Conda. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. Fourth down coming up. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Takes it in at the 21. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go. 180.
First down throw from Goff. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Following the incomplete pass, second and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw. Goff. Vikings get there. They're going to win this one. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it. Right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football. Just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one, man, he had a ton of yards.
Finds a seam down the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Trying for the deep ball. And they pick him off again.
That's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. Second and 9 coming up.
If there's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Running once more with Obani Conda. And And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
He was brought
A couple
down
yards on the
26.
run. It's 3rd and 6
A
now.
2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Vikings about set to celebrate this win. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Play action, McCarthy. All in left side. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Here's a design run. Lining up to take a knee on second down. They draw it up for him. So the Vikings pick up